Yo, what's going on YouTube? It feels good. It feels good, bro, to know that 2K23 is coming out in a couple months. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have made videos like this, you know, saying all like yesterday. Maybe not yesterday. I even upload yesterday, bro. I'm talking about the day before yesterday. I made videos all like this, and I explained what build I was gonna make personally when the game first dropped. And most people compared it to like a BP build or something. I said I was gonna make my build 6'5" for the defense and all that. I said I was gonna make him like what? Have a long wingspan and like a mid 3, around the 80s, mid 80s, just the same as this year. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the build I'm making. But as I was doing more thinking, I was like, hold the hell up, bruh. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that small point guards are going to be bad, even though they was pretty good for the last umpteen something years, excluding 21 next gen. You know, saying when we was back on the PS4, they was pretty damn good. In 2K22, they was pretty good, bro. Now I know they're probably not going to go back to the 2K21 like next gen system where everybody was 6'7" and could damn near do everything on the court. So that's why I'm believing like, okay, small point guards will still be good. Remind you, these are all the things that 2K said, or not 2K, I would say Shakedown because he played the game. These were his opinions, you know what I'm saying? So remember, he said left stick dribbling could be a problem because it was overpowered, and if anybody knows how to abuse left stick dribbling, it's small point guards with no skill, right? We all know that, you know, of course, the real elite small point guards around the 6'2", you know, the 6'1" that can get quick first step, but the real dangerous ones are the ones that know how to manipulate the defense with their dribble moves and your screenplay. Now, at the end of the day, bro, you still have to have the skill to go out there and do it, bro. You still have to have the skill, but I'm just saying what gives the small point guards the advantage. You know, understand what I'm saying? Honestly, the thing I was most surprised about hearing about the news is that layups finally matter. Like badges like ACROBAT, Giant Slayer, Shakedown seems to say maybe it's being more effective this year. And yo, that's good news, bro. That is good news for y'all small point guards because, hey, for the past umpteen something year, y'all did not drive. Y'all was so scared to drive because you knew you would get your shit packed something Madagascar, wherever, Uganda. Y'all was getting that sent, so don't even dare go up. You know what I'm saying? Only time y'all will go up is if you was ISOing and you know you had a wide open layup. But other times you wouldn't really go up. You would probably get to the paint and then wait for somebody to jump and then go up, but you wouldn't just go straight up just driving. You know, especially if you have like a big man or somebody taller than you, that chase down block was inevitable. But he said, yo, chase down blocks are harder to get, and normal blocks are too. So yes, that's good news. That's good news. Quote, he said, yo, if you're not an elite defender, and I don't know what that means, elite defender. Does that mean having the stick skill on defense or the stats? It could mean both. Like if I have a 95 block, I'm considered an elite defender, even if I don't really understand the game enough to put myself in a position to get blocks. That could mean that too. But I'm hoping he means elite defender, meaning like, okay, you're just good at defense, right? And if that's the case, you wouldn't really need a 90 block to really get all the, I mean, like an 85 or something, but not a 90. But that's besides the point, right? Remember, he said that shooting was good this year. He said, well, I'm not going to say good, because does good mean easy? Or does good mean balanced? Let's just say he meant shooting was easy this year. And you know, once you make a small point guard, fellas, once you make a small point guard, yeah, that 3-point is going to go up to at least a 96. And you know, when you hit the 96, a 95 and plus 3, you pretty much are bailed out. You're getting bailed out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can make some crazy whites. If you got blinders on Hall of Fame, you can make some crazy shots. You know, you got range on Hall of Fame. You can make some crazy shots from crazy range. So that I believe like all these, like look, all these little hints and leaks and everything hints that, yo, small point guards could be a problem, bro. They could very much be a problem this year. And honestly, if they are a problem, I will be making just one build, just, you know, for content purposes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to be making my defense build. The only thing I'm skeptical about defense this year, you know what I'm saying? They did say the gameplay speed felt, you know, slower. You know what I'm saying? You might be thinking, yo, that should help the defense, right? That should benefit the defense. Because if gameplay speed is slower, that means smaller point guards, they don't move as fast. And although you might have a point, you very much might have a point. But you gotta remember, fellas, you have to remember, if the game speed slows down for offensive players, they do on defense as well. So that might mean I might not move as quickly on defense. And guess what? Small point guards, they move quick. It doesn't matter what game speed it is, if they're faster than you, and if they're crazy faster than you, guess what? They're still gonna be faster than you with the game speed slowed down. You guys gotta understand that. If they're faster than you with the game speed sped up, it's the same thing with it slowed down. So it really doesn't matter. Unless they slow it down for offensive players only. And then at that point, is that fair? No, that's not fucking fair. So that's what I mean, like, smaller point guards could still have the advantage. They could still very much have the advantage. You know what I'm saying? It's not like guaranteed because we only know so much about the damn game. The only thing we know that defensive players are going to be getting for sure this year is an on-ball defensive buff. You know what I'm saying? You get more bumps now with clamps. But you guys gotta realize, clamps, it determines based on your perimeter defense. Small point guards could get, you know, clamps on gold or Hall of Fame. Remember last year, this year actually, my small point guard on Xbox, he had clamps. He definitely had clamps on gold. You know, see, he had a high perimeter defense and he had a high steal. That's why I was so good on defense. It is facts. It is facts, fellas. So I'm saying small point guards could get a buff as well. They could get that buff on defense as well against other small point guards. That could be Lock City. Of course, when you run up against like a taller defender, of course you're gonna be at the disadvantage. But I can see a 6'2" point guard holding a 6'4" or 6'5", you know, on the perimeter. But once he gets into that paint, that's it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you get those bump animations and you know what to do with them, and you're good on defense, you could lock anybody down in the game as long as he's your same position. I do not expect a 6'2" point guard to be locking up a forward now, 2K. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get a couple bumps here and there, but you know what I'm saying? If he's like 6'7", you're going to still need some help. Because at the end of the day, you are making your player 6'2", so you do have to face the consequences. You do have to face it. You know, we still have to keep a balance. But when it's all said and done, fellas, at the end of the day, all these news are, for small point guards, you should be happy. You should be happy. I ain't gonna lie. If the defense is getting a buff, that's cool, but the offense seems like it's gonna be crazy this year. We already know, everybody talking about the defensive little buff, you know what I'm saying, but the offensive buff and the cheesiness of it seems to be at an all-time high. I ain't gonna lie, but you still, at the end of the day, you have to have the stick skill. I understand, you know what I'm saying, shooting seems to be easy, dribbling seems to be even more cheesy, defense got a buff, you know what I'm saying, it's harder to get chase down blocks. The number one thing which kept small point guards from taking layups or going in the paint and limiting them to just shooting, yes, that aspect of the game is gone now. So what are you going to have? You're going to have smaller point guards who's not afraid to attack the rim and they still got a chop. So that's going to be pretty much unguardable. And if the game speed is slowed down, everybody's getting slowed down. So that means the defense is getting slowed down as well. Centers are damn sure not going to be able to guard them small point guards, as well as like maybe like a 6'7" forward or something. So at the end of the day, I feel like small point guards might have the advantage when 2K23 drops. It is not out the possibility, you know, saying we do need to hear more news, by the way. I'm not going to be like, I'm not just going to sit here and say, okay, smaller point guards are just meta this year. Nah, you know, say we got to get more news about the game, but this is just my, you know, my theory, my little theory, bro. So if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you think. Also, tell me what build you plan on making when 2K23 drops, or if we get a demo. Whichever one comes first, you know what I'm saying? We might get a prelude, who knows? But yeah, let me know what you guys plan on doing. And until next time, I'm going to see you guys later. Peace.